Have you ever wanted to create content that you were able to express to the world, but not really know where to start? I was there once, and let me tell you, if it wasn't for Anchor, I don't know what I'd be doing right now. So, let me explain. Anchor is a free podcasting app that allows you to record and edit your podcasts right from your phone or your computer. Anchor will put all of your podcasts on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, and many other platforms. And you don't have to worry about minimum listenership because you will get paid regardless. It's everything that you could ever need in a podcast. So I highly recommend that you download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today. Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Ren and I want to thank you for joining me today. Today we are going to be talking about what factors make up a high quality childcare program. So if you've already been here before, you probably already know that we've discussed what a childcare program is in general and the different types that there are. Today I wanted to dive a little deeper on this particular subject. And I wanted to break down what a high quality childcare program is, because from my experience and everything that I've been through, I feel so passionately to just want to share that with the world. And I feel that it's very important for me to also make it very transparent that not all programs are cracked out to what they seem like they're supposed to be. I've worked at some places where, as my old professor used to tell me, they would have red flags, like things that we'd notice or things that we'd see or observe or witness that just was not proper protocols, not the best way to have handled the situation or a interaction or what have you in a childcare program. So I just wanted to bring up 8 factors that I believe bring up a high quality childcare program. Now, all of these things are based off of my experiences, what I've been exposed to, the things that I've studied in school, and a combination of just my entire experience in this field for the years that I've been in it. So with that being said, I also want to throw out there that if you find yourself not hitting all the marks on this subject, then, don't feel bad. This isn't to say like, all all high quality childcare programs look like this and only this. Like, no, there are programs out there that don't follow the exact strict mold that I'm about to present to you today that are still wonderful and great. There's places that I have been to that, don't follow every single thing that I'm about to mention, but we're still amazing, safe, wonderful places for children to learn and grow. So with that being said, let's dive into the first thing that I want to talk about. Number 1 will be the fact that teachers will have a bachelor's degree and specialized training. So, let's see. So, I was getting my thoughts together. One of the first things that I look for when I'm looking at a new program for myself or for a family member, I always want to find out how qualified the teachers are, what their educational background is, and what the requirements the center or the program has for those teachers as far as qualifications and backgrounds. You'll know that a program is of high quality because the teachers that work there will have bachelors and they'll have extra training. Now, if you don't have a bachelor's degree, that doesn't mean you're not a great teacher. I can't sit here and say that all teachers who have associates are terrible teachers. That's not true. That is not true. One of my colleagues is a director and only has an associate's. So it doesn't take away your value and your worth as a professional. However, these are the things that people will look for. Parents will look for. Professionals like myself will look for to want to see. We just want to see that extra mile, that extra step that you went towards furthering yourself and your understanding of the early childhood educational field. So, with that being said, having a bachelor shows that you've taken the steps to take this profession seriously in your life. So it's just a really good thing to show, and it's an awesome achievement. And I feel like if you care about this field, and you can see yourself making strides of improvement within this field and helping as many young minds as possible and people as possible, then I definitely suggest you try to get as much education and training as you can, because the better you further yourself and your knowledge, the better you can help those that you're servicing. Now, most NACE accredited schools do require their teachers to have a bachelor's education, a bachelor's degree already coming in through the door. So there tends to be a higher expectation for teachers in this field, even if it doesn't seem like it on the outside. Within, having good education will take you a long way. And it shows that you're, a true advocate for young children's wellness and development. The second thing that I want to bring up is the fact that co-teachers will also have a CDA or a Child Development Associate's degree, or even higher. Now, co-teachers, assistant teachers, however they're labeled in your life, I prefer to call my colleagues co-teachers, because we are all the same. We have the same responsibilities. Some may be a bit more in depth and detailed than others, but for the most part, we're all counterparts in the program. So those co-teachers that you work with or that your children will be serviced by, those teachers should also have a CDA or a degree or higher education as well, because that's just another indicator that the program is of a higher quality. Like, teachers care about their education in this field because they care about what they want to offer to young children. So, and then another thing that I want to bring up is how important co-teachers are. They are such a big part of the program because they keep everything running smoothly throughout the day, especially if the lead teacher is not there. If the lead teacher is not available for any reason, be it, the person had to step out of the room, or they had to handle some meetings, or they had to talk with families, or they had, paid time off, whatever the reason why the teacher is not present for the moment or the day, that's when the co-teacher steps up and assumes command and total responsibility of the class. So they're just as important as the lead teachers. They're expected to know all of the duties, all of the procedures, all of the protocols of the Childcare program, just so that we can work towards the betterment of young children. So it's really, really important that co-teachers have, a good background, a significant background in early childhood education as well. So the third thing I want to bring up is the fact that the staff should be receiving at least 15 in-service hours of training yearly.